Hey, say it's a merry way day, up the way your way. Sun is up, happy, happy, happy day. Love, love, love.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. We are totally on a shamanizing journey. The shamanizing is truly the sacred feminine. When you are shamanizing, it means you're in your center core. You know your purpose and you're in the world serving that purpose. And how you know that you're really there, it's better because you were there. That means that everyone benefits because you're there. And it doesn't mean you're doing all kinds of magical feats. It means that your energy field, it will neutralize, it will energize, it will center, it will glorify whatever is happening. And the cool part of this is that when you are really there, you're better because they are there. That's the synchronicity of how we really make a difference with our feminine, open, shamanizing energy, which nurtures ourself, everyone we come in contact with. We are aware of what the plants need. We're aware of what we need. And we're aware that there isn't anything we can't accomplish when we are shamanizing. This is what the sisterhood is about. When we gather together again in this triumphant, which is huge. You know, this is also considered a masculine energy, but I like to think of this particular mudra, or this way of placing our hands, as the connector of all things. It is the third eye chakra. It also really will energize clarity. It energizes single focus of purpose, single pointedness, which includes mindfulness. As we're speaking of this, the feminine energy in the mudra, which is a mudra, is a movement. It's a sacred movement that's mainly used in the yogic traditions, the Buddhist traditions, where there are different symbols to create energy, fields, and focus. You put your pointer finger together with your thumb. That creates a solid energy field and relaxation. And in the feminine, the primal mudra, which is the most powerful one, is the downward. You see, the thumbs come together. We're pointing our fingers downward in the shape of an almond, which is actually the shape of the vulva, which is right in the feminine. Sit there and concentrate on that area. You're energizing the most primal force in you, which is the sexual energy, which is a creative energy, which is attached to this third eye here. It's the connector. And of course, the heart is where we connect them both. And that's the balance of the feminine and the yin-yang energy. We hear the yin, which is the feminine receptive, and the yang, which is the more aggressive energy. And we see that in that symbol. These symbols have been there for thousands of years, and we're reclaiming them just through this memory. And once we're aware of something, this mindfulness, this feeling that we have been there before, it's almost like a déjà vu. When it's that natural, we're so comfortable to be in the realm of this security blanket, knowing we're okay, knowing we're not alone, because this is a huge factor that connects all of us. And it connects us to nature, to all animals, to all sentient beings. One of the questions that has come in, how do I really connect to this multi-dimension? to this otherworldliness that we've been talking about, to these secret places that reside within our whole auric field. It's not just this one dimension that we think that we're supposed to operate out of, which is a very linear approach to everything. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. Where the world we're talking about is the unseen, the unknown. That really is what drives the car. Many of you who have the book, Bounce Off the Walls, Land on Your Feet, know there's a section in this book that we develop intuition. We deal with many practical issues. How we connect with our spirit guides, how we connect with the angels, or whatever we want to call them, with the beings that have surrounded us probably since our birth. They are our guides. They're the ones that actually take us into this incredible, incredible world of the unseen, of the unknown. In Bounce Off the Walls, Land on Your Feet, you can see there's a little gal in a bubble. Well, that bubble is who we all are, in the sense that in just the body, we have a surrounding auric field. We're like a universe to ourselves. It doesn't mean that we're isolated and we can't come together, but we uniquely have our own messengers. We come in with guides and angels that we either tune into consciously or we're dreaming them, and they're still helping us along the way, even if we aren't mindful and knowing of them. It's a great gift when we do know about our angels or our guides, and we do know that we can listen to them. The Christ energy is a tremendously light force field that guides us if we tune into that energy field. It's energy fields, and then there's specific guides that will help us, and that's where the goddesses come in. Some of us might be relating to an energy field like Kali, for instance. Kali is like the Scorpio destructive energy, which is transformation. It's tearing down so that we can remove all the blocks and the negatives and the dark energy and all of the things that we accumulated that we don't need, that hold us back from what we need to do to make our lives more fulfilled. So when we tune into these different energies, we allow ourselves to say yes to the possibility. We allow ourselves to get past the fear, the hiding, the saying, I can't do it energy, into I can, and show me the way, where we open up to the prayer, the great prayer that resides within. The moment we ask for guidance directly, we say, show me the way. It's in the Bible. It's in every tradition. Ask, and you shall receive. You won't get it if you just sit there saying, I can't get it. What is it? I'm so miserable. Please, show me the way. Show me the way to joy out of this misery. May I have a solution. Can you help me? I surrender myself. And you can call it by any name you wish. But every now and then there's an energy field. And we can take you through which we do in Bounce Off the Walls, Land on Your Feet, through a journey. And we have an MP3 that's available to you, where you go through and discover whether it's a power animal, whether it is a goddess, guide, whether it's a sumo wrestler, whether it's someone who's teaching you power like that, where you become fearless, or maybe it's a little imp so that you can get back to your childhood wonder and that you can become more curious. All kinds of possibilities. When you tune into the energy field also, you can access a genius-like the entire Akashic records, everything that ever existed, is available to you. And in our programs in schools where we go and take children into incubation, we call it that because it's more than a meditation. It's not just passive meditation. It's actually incubating where you allow the creativity to come through. Kids have accessed Einstein and Socrates, and especially Socrates came through a young girl. And she was uneducated, third grader. Amazing how when she tuned in and we went through a deep process, it's unearthing what's there. It's digging down to the roots, the very root of what exists, the root of the tree, the root of your emotion, the root of your belief system, the root of what you think you are, and some of the lies that have to be ripped away and just slowly disintegrated so that you can sit there naked, truthful, yourself, raw. Raw. Raw and not wounded. Because with this elimination, the wounds that we carry from this lifetime, past lifetimes, feeling all the inequities of the entire collective that goes on in the world, especially today when there's so much of it that we absorb, we become wounded. It kicks up our own wounds. And going into these other realms, we can be lifted out of them. And those are the tools that we can offer you in order to heal, in order to energize, in order to accomplish and magnetize that which is truly yours. So in one moment, let's just envision that we are in a forest right now, or you're by the seaside, some place where you feel totally relaxed, a place where magic can occur, maybe watching a waterfall, or diving in with the dolphins and swimming with them. And out of this sacred place, it could be the dolphin that came to you, or you could see a bird overhead landing on a perch. And as you look at it, you see that it's an eagle, the eagle eye that is piercing through, is looking from a high perch and sees everything below it, sees everything around it, sees the macro and the micro, is an awareness. And all of a sudden, you can see yourself observing things that you wouldn't normally see. You're not so myopic. Or maybe a gentle little fairy lands on your shoulder. It's like a fluttering butterfly. And yet it's tapping at you. Tapping gently, bringing into you a vibration of total gentleness. When the world's been so harsh and you've learned to be harsh and jaded, but this is different. It's gentle.
Hey,
And
say
it's
it's
a
Merrie
breeze.
Day.
You can feel the breeze just blowing right through
Sun
you.
is up, happy, happy, happy day. Love, 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 way. Merrie Day.